let's make him feel very welcome, Mr. Keith Scott. Come on, Keith Scott!
Good evening. You heard me rave about this delightful movie. I said movie, I've wet myself. But, you know, no, it's truly one of the most delightful films of all time. Gidget gets a heat rash. Oh, mother. But, you know, no, right now, let me say that I have a piece of film that nobody else owns. Yeah. And here it is. Clark Gable. Yes, Clark Gable, send me to the moon. Clark Gable in his only television commercial.
Oh, Scarlett. Scarlett, have you got hemorrhoids? You got hemorrhoids, have you, baby? Well, take Preparation H and your problem's gone with the wind.
Take an actor like Jimmy Stewart. Again, you never see him change his image. You see, Jimmy Stewart's always playing a lawyer. And just once I'd like to see him on the other side of the bench in a courtroom. Jimmy Stewart as a drug offender. He gets up there and he says, Your Honor, I'm still coming down. Bad trip. I was hallucinating and it was just one little marijuana cigarette. But that's nothing. I hallucinate on Fanta. The thing is, Your Honor, I'm sorry I got involved with the drugs. I've never been to Griffith before in my life. But the thing is, Your Honor, the only reason we took the drugs is that Gloria and I, well, we kind of like speed. Love to see that. There's one politician that's rather fascinating but slightly scary, and that's Ronald Reagan. Because any president who's in charge of a possible nuclear war and starring in a movie called Bonzo Goes to College, that's a big worry, you know. And I figured out that Ronald Reagan got elected in a very canny way. He simply summed up the thing. He's the oldest man ever elected to that office. That's the frightening part. This is how he got elected.
Well, you know, my fellow Americans, I've made a lot of movies. And if you don't elect me, I'm going to make a whole lot more. I want to thank you very much, my fellow Americans, and some of you Aussies. Oh, pardon me, that happens a lot at my age. I've got a Kyolic tablet, which is,
And the thing is, other actors must be getting jealous of him. You see, in the next election, Gregory Peck runs against him.
Going to run against Ronald Reagan in the next election. And I'm going to win. I'm 150 years young. I won an Oscar. Ronnie never won an Oscar. Bitch. I'm a hell of a lot better looking. Looks should count for something.
They finish up, they've got George C. Scott to run the army.
I just want to say to the American soldiers gathered here that we have the finest men, the best equipment, and the nicest Tupperware that money can buy. We've got the neutron radiation bomb. That means we can give the Russians a hot foot. The other day, the Russians shot down a pigeon with a heat missile. They didn't want any crap on the Kremlin. Besides, it looked bugger-all like a spy plane. Must have been a Korean pigeon, but the Russians have a lot to answer for, but there's one thing the Russians have got that we haven't got, and that's good marching songs. But I've been speaking to Barry Manilow and Peter Allen. I told them to forget all that Copacabana crap, and all that still call Australia home bulldust, and write some good marching songs. After all, who gives a stuff about the career of a trendy anorexia from the Bronx and a faggot from Tenterfield? No army ever won a war in a disco.
Thank you very much. I just want to say... That's all, folks. Thank you very much.